Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video, starting out with a question. Are you ready to start a business? It doesn't matter if it's online, offline, or both. Are you ready? Have you done your due diligence? Have you done your research? Have you gathered other people that might be already doing the type of business you're doing to ask them the different type of questions you might have concerning the business so you can have some insight on what that's going to be like for you when you get started? That's important. So a lot of times when it comes to starting a business, a lot of us, we are not situated in our lives to start a perfect business in the way that we would like to do it if we could. And a perfect business, in a sense, would be having enough capital to start a business and have enough money put to the side to pay for your rent, your light, your gas, and all your inventory if you're doing a retail business to the point where that'll keep you in business until you start to generate some income that's significant enough to start producing a profit where you can start seeing some money inside your business. We're not able to start out like that. 98% of us, we just are not situated to start a business like that. So a lot of times we start out in the business where we funding our own business with whatever we can fund it with, and we do the best we can to get it started and make it happen. So regardless if it's the retail sector or the service-based business sector or both, a lot of times we started where we at in our lives when it comes to starting a business, and it's less than perfect, but we have to take action. We have to make it happen because we can't afford to get situated in a perfect scenario to make it happen because perfect scenarios and situations don't exist, which means we'll never start a business if we had to wait for a perfect timing or situation to come about in our lives to start a business. So if you're ready to start a business and you've done your research on what this necessary steps and tasks going to be like, then you want to take it another step further and talk to some people who are already doing the business you talking about doing and get some insight on that. Hopefully, the people you talk to will be willing to share some insight on what that was like for them when it came to starting their business. Some of the challenges and the frustrations that they experienced with starting a business in the beginning, and how those things might have changed or shifted once they've been in business for 6 months to a year, and how that's changed for the better. So, to talk to some other people who already doing what you want to do would definitely be helpful, along with the research phase of the steps that's going to take for you to make that happen. It's real important. Also, having a made up mind and heart that you want to start a business and you want to be true to that, and you want to have the right frame of mind and the right mindset that's going to let yourself know that no matter what happens, I'm not going to give up when it comes to this business I'm about to start. And so when it came to me being in business as long as I have, because I had a made up mind 21 years ago that giving up was not going to be an option. And that fearlessness and that determination came from me being in another program, which gave me that outlook, gave me that mindset, gave me that determination. And I carried it over to the business world and to the business aspect of what I was trying to do. And I told myself that no matter what life bring my way, giving up is not an option. Getting sick last year, like I did the best I can inside my business, but giving up was never an option. When 2020 hit and COVID hit, a lot of people reached out to me who I had the opportunity to talk to and connect through my YouTube channel, who told me they never took action on the business that they started to do. And they already had their business credentials set up, but they never took action because they let COVID be the excuse and the reason why they didn't take action. Especially for people who were in the industry that I was in already, which is tax preparation and taxation, starting a tax preparation business and being virtual and online and remote, and COVID kicking in, and a lot of things got shut down, which put a halt on foot traffic. So a lot of traditional brick and mortar businesses who counted on foot traffic, a lot of them went out of business because they failed to be able to adjust to the changes that was happening, where they could still service their clients from an online perspective. And so when it comes to you starting your business, there's a whole lot of different things you're going to experience with that business that you got to be ready to meet case by case as they come up, being able to deal with those challenges, be able to fight through those challenges, persevere through those challenges, and make it work and be successful. You want to be that type of person who can think through your business, be creative and resourceful enough where you can make it happen regardless of how it looks. Like back in the day, the Cubs used to have a saying, winning ugly, where they won some games, but it was ugly the way they won them. But it's all about the win and not about how the ugliness it looked, but they got the win out of it. And so there was a term and phrase that was used back then with the Cubs was winning ugly. So if you got to win ugly, it don't matter. It's all about the W in the column, not the L. It's the W we're trying to get. We want to win in life. And if it might look ugly to get started, that's okay. Because as we build and grow and invest in ourselves over and over and over again, we will eventually have it where our business will be the vision we sat down and thought about concerning our business a long time ago. So the question again is, are you ready to start your business? Are you ready to do the necessary things needed to be successful with your business? Are you ready to make the sacrifices that it's going to take to be successful? Because see, money won't get you out of bed. Money won't save your business. Money won't be the solution to help you generate a successful business. It just won't. And people don't understand that when life show up, and life will show up in such a way that the lack of money that you need won't be powerful enough to get you out of bed when life situations show up in your life that you don't agree with. And so when it comes to doing things strictly for money, the success of that is very, very low on the totem pole for people who chose in a field or a job or industry or career strictly for the money. Number one, the average person isn't built that way to even pick a profession strictly for the money and then go pursue it. They don't have it like that. Because see, if we're gonna pick things based on the money aspect, it's a whole lot of jobs and careers that pay a whole lot of money that we can pursue, but we don't even have a chance to make happen because we don't have the knowledge, the comprehension skills, the ability to understand and make that work for us. You know, I can say I want to be a doctor because they make a whole lot of money, but do I have the ability to even go to medical school, to go to college, to pass all the necessary classes and courses and requirements that's needed to even get to being a doctor? It's the $64,000 question you got to ask yourself if you're going to pick a profession based strictly on the money. It's not reality. It's not your reality. It's not anyone's reality. I knew a guy who said he was going to school strictly to become an engineer because they make a lot of money. But that's not going to be good enough to get you out of bed in the morning when you tired and you worked the night before, you done a double, and it's time to get this class at 10 o'clock. You're not going to be thinking about, I got to get there because I've chose this profession strictly for the money. That's not going to come up inside your mind. That's not going to be the motivating force that's going to even get you out of bed. So when it comes to picking a profession or a job or a career or a business model, it can't be strictly for the money because that mindset, that framework of thinking will not produce success. You can count on one hand how many people who can actually choose something strictly laser targeted for the money aspect and see any type of success from that. So the question again is, are you ready to start a business, regardless if it's online, offline, or both? Are you ready to take the necessary actions to be successful with the business, with all the different challenges and frustrations and the things that life will bring your way to test you to see what type of man or woman you are when it comes to you having this business? Are you ready for that? If you are, or you think you are, then that will help some. But until you actually take action on starting your business, regardless of what it is, you have no clue on what you're in for. You have no clue on what it's going to really be all about. Because as a new business owner, when I got started, taking a tax class and having some clients and working for a tax firm for 6 years and then going off to do my own thing was two different separate situations. Me working inside a tax firm and managing it was totally different than owning it and running it. And you get to learn more as an owner than you do a manager or a worker. And so those are things I learned by having my own tax service, is that the things that I experienced, I never would experience if I'd have been an employee or a manager. And if I did, the perspective of it would have been so different because the way I would have been looking at it been from a different point of view, a different role. And so as an owner, the things I see is different than if I'd have been an employee or a supervisor or a manager, because the role I play in the company would have me to see it differently. But to be the owner of a company, you get to see, hopefully, all the different aspects. Because I used to be an employee working for a company. Now I'm an owner of the same type of company. So I get to see it from two different vantage points. And so if you're ready to start a business, if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to do all the things needed to be successful, those things gonna have to manifest themselves on the inside. The inner man gonna have to be the one that you have to build and grow. That's gonna help you be successful in life in general, let alone when it comes to having a business. So if you need some support and you need some guidance and some structure and you need some accountability and you're ready to take action on starting a business, especially if you want to pursue a career in business model, which I specialize in, which is helping women get their tax preparation business up and running, off the ground and profitable, with building a foundation, with working with me for 18 months, then you can call me at 773-782-1320. You can even text that number and leave me a message, or you can email me at thomas@workwthomas.com and email me a message. Or you can just simply give me a call. We can talk, we can chat. If we can follow it back up with a Zoom call, get a better feel for one another. And that's for the person that's ready to take action, ready to invest in themselves through my mentorship and coaching program, which is designed to help you get results much quicker and much faster than you can ever do if you try to do this by yourself. That's the whole purpose of investing in you, because it's all about you getting a much better result by investing in yourself, by investing in someone else who has a program designed to help you get a much quicker result than you can ever do on your own. So if you're ready to start a business and you're ready to take action and you're ready to move forward, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And if it's not me, find someone you know, like, and trust enough, who you believe can help you make that happen and build a foundation for success in the process of doing that. And if you do that, I'm happy for you. I'll see you in my next video.